Hi folks, my name is Drew Harkleroad. I'm here today with the Trailer Source RV Center here in Wheat Ridge, Colorado to talk about the Coachmen Freelander 22QB. This awesome Class C motorhome is loaded up with features. I'm a big proponent of construction when it comes to my motorhomes, and I think these guys do it right from bumper to bumper. So we're going to talk about the outside first here. This is a Lumilux 4000 fiberglass wall here on the outside. So basically what that means is, Lumilux, whatever, to you guys, but this means that we have a higher quality fiberglass going on the outside. You can kind of notice some of the glossy finish to it. The reason you see that is because this color is all the way through. If somebody were to come by and I could take my keys right now and scratch down this wall and I wouldn't see that white crusty wall underneath. It's a simple matter of just buffing it back out. This color is all the way through the wall. Since we're talking about the sidewalls here, I have to mention the Asdel composite construction that they do behind the walls here. They don't use wood in the walls, they use what's called Asdel. It's great for a few reasons. One, it has a higher R value than your standard wood and aluminum construction, but the big thing is that we're not going to rot, we're not going to have any wear and tear inside here. It even adds for an extra bit of sound protection from it. Now, when we look at this coach as a whole here, you're going to notice that we're sitting on the Ford E350 Super Duty chassis in the front. Now, Coachmen has a very distinct advantage compared to the competition out there. These guys are allowed to modify the chassis right in the factory. So this unit can be serviced if it ever needed to be at any Ford location out there. Where that helps out for you guys. Underneath here, the stuff you can't see is that these guys are allowed to modify the chassis, like I said, to accommodate for the whole coach here. So what they do is I-beam on the sides, and an I-beam going straight through the middle. Most of the competition coaches aren't going to have the ability to do this. Why that's important. Sometimes you're going to see some floor sag happening on some of the other competition coaches, and you're not going to see that on a Freelander here. If you take a step back also, you can see these large awnings that they put on this. One of the cool things that they do, and it's by design, is about 90% of their floor plans have their slides on the opposite side of the coach, and it's to give you a better outdoor living space out here. So this is a massive awning that's going to provide tons of shade on this side of the coach. We're all solar ready here. All the Freelanders are going to come with that, and this is one of the cool features for me. You have almost a Class A size storage compartment here on a Class C. Look at the size of this compartment. I mean, you can hide in-laws in here, the kids when they get too annoying. Take your pick. But what I love about this the most is this is a laser cut flooring here. So each one of these little pockets has a drain. So when you get to where you're going, okay, you can make a cooler here. This is a beer bucket. This is a place to throw your wet snowboarding clothes. If you're on the beach, swim trunks, towels. Things like that can get tossed in here and the liquid will drain through the bottom. So you don't have to worry about anything that you're tossing back here. You're all covered. So on the back here, I'd like to point out we do have a ladder for access to the roof. You have a 12-year warranty on your roof. It is a vinyl TPL construction, so it is fully walkable. Most of the competition roofs out there are going to be rubber roofs. This provides for better insulation, easier access for walking across it. In general, just a better constructed roof. We have the backup camera here, and I do love the Freelander's access to storage. So this is another big door to your large storage compartment back here. Anything that you stuff in here towards the back of the compartment might be tough to get to from that side, and the Freelander line wants to make sure that you have the access to your compartment and can get those things out of the back of it. Let's go take a look inside the coach and see some of the cool features we have in there. So now that we're inside, few things to check out. If you just pan around here and take a look, you'll see that you got room for the whole family in this thing. You've got a large bed back here in the back, this large U-shaped dinette here in the front, and then one of the things I love pointing out about Freelanders, because I think they do it best, we have the full 95 by 57 bed up here. This is the largest over the cab bed in the industry. A couple of things you'll notice here as well. You're going to see this safety net right here. There's a ladder behind the safety net that stores up there. So some competition coaches, you get one or the other. Freelander makes sure that you get both. It's amazing to me that you can go out and buy a Class C and you'd have to climb over furniture to get over to this over the cab bed. That's nuts to me. And you've got a ladder here so you can make sure that that's possible. Your TV's stored back in the corner there. What I love about this, aside from just the obvious features that you're going to find in motorhomes, is just all the space. I mean, you've got storage here, you've got places to sit. Your whole kitchen area behind you has just a ton of like working space in it. This is a phenomenal coach. Freelander has safety in mind when they design these. If there's a place for you to put your butt in here, you've got a seatbelt. Okay, so occasionally you're going to get into some other coaches that are just going to have 1 or 2 seatbelts. You can accommodate for easily 3-4 people around here with seatbelts, the 2 up front. It's safety first, guys. One of the things I love here too, and this might seem kind of crazy, but this little 1.5-inch step down right here. Okay, it's a really small step down to get up into the cab. Why that's awesome? If you've got a dog that's traveling along with you, it's got a space right up here in the front of the cab for you, and for it, just to hang out and not be in the way. And those bigger 6-inch steps just make it a little harder for, Fido to sit there and, hang out with the family as you're going down the road. Stainless steel here in the kitchen, solid surface countertops, 3-burner stove, great sized oven and microwave. We've got the separate fridge freezer here, so you can see all that food storage space. We've got charging ports back here by the bed, so charging those iPhones, iPods, tablets, whatever you've got with you, you got a place to put it. And then of course, great sized bathroom as well. Plenty of space to move around in there. And then over here we've got just more storage again. Larger, wardrobe cabinet here. Little pantry here. I mean, you name it, this thing's got it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed taking a tour of the Coachmen Freelander 22QB with me. My name is Drew Harkleroad. Come see me at Trailer Source RV Center here in Wheat Ridge, Colorado. Let us help you rediscover your weekend today.